Hey, how's everyone doing today? I came to do a quick little live. I ain't gonna be too long. Maybe about an hour. Y'all can hear me? Tell me if y'all can hear me. Y'all hear me? Okay. How's everyone doing? How was y'all weekend? How was y'all Easter? How's everyone doing? Do y'all got kids? Did anybody take the kids out? Easter is so different now. I don't see the kids getting dressed up no more. But hey Love is Beauty, hey Natasha, hey Live Life, hey Demo, Share, Pretty Barney. I hope everyone had a y'all went to work today. How was work for y'all? Cause who child? Work for me be like when I punch in, I want to punch out. This morning when I went to work, I had to ask God to hold my mouth, clip my tongue, because honey, whew, it was some things that wanted to come out my mouth this morning. But sometimes you gotta hold it down. You at work, and sometimes these supervisors be thinking that they could talk and do things because they have a title. So I had to say a little prayer today, honey, at work. How was y'all day at work? I'm trying to get some people some time to come on in, come on in. Hey Belinda. Hey Miss Know It All. What a name, Miss Know It All. You must argue with everybody, Miss Know It All. As y'all coming in, can y'all please hit the like button? Yeah, well the titles, they definitely go to the people's head in my job, honey. It definitely does. And we wear badges. So and my job is like color badges. So the supervisors have one color, we have another. And in my smart ass mouth, I always gotta remind them, like, I don't care what color your badge is. You want me to talk to you a certain way, then you better talk to me a certain way, because I'm giving the same energy. I don't care what color your badge is. Because at the end of the day, I'm grown. Don't talk to me like no child. Don't come to me like you below me. I'm below you. No, we not doing that. We gonna talk the way you want to be spoken to. Because I give off the same energy that is given to me. So if you don't like my energy, you know what I'll tell them? That means you better switch yours. They can't stand me, y'all. When I tell you they can't stand me, they can't stand me. I remember when I was young, my sister used to always tell me, "You got a smart mouth." And somebody say, she used to tell me that I'm gonna come home one day beat up, and she gonna know why I'm beat up because my mouth. And my mother used to always say, somebody say two words to you, you gotta say four. They say four, you gotta say six. And I'm still like that to this day. I ain't care who it was when I was young, and I wasn't disrespectful to my mom, y'all. But if my mother was wrong and I had to get my point across, I wasn't gonna shut up, because I wasn't going to allow my mother to make me think I was wrong or I did something. You know what I'm saying? But with respect. And I'm still like that to this day. I'm never going to make somebody think that I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I can admit I'm wrong. I could sit back and I could think about it, and I could come back and I could apologize to you and say, hey, you know what? You was right. I was wrong. I shouldn't have did that, or I shouldn't have said that. I should have handled it like that. I could do that. But if I know I'm 100% right, oh, I ain't shutting up. You was never gonna make me think I'm wrong. You ain't gonna never. Nope. Not when I know I'm 100% right. So yeah. So I was always like that, y'all, since I was little. But like I said, though, if you don't want me to speak to you a certain way, that means don't give it to me. Cause I am one of them. I definitely throw off the same energy. So if you think that I'm nasty, then that means you're being nasty to me. If you think that I'm kind as shit, cool as shit, that's because I think you're cool as shit. And that's what you give me. I really give off the same energy. And my face, I don't know if any Sagittarius people are in here, but if you a Sag, then you know. I ain't got to tell you what I feel about you. My energy, my face alone, you know I don't mess with you by my face. I cannot hide it on my face. As soon as a person I don't rock with come in front of me, I could be laughing and joking with somebody, y'all. And as soon as somebody I got an issue with, I don't mess with, come stand next to me or come in my presence, my whole energy shift. And they feel it. They feel it. People say that all the time. Yo, you could kill somebody just by your energy. I don't know how a person don't know you don't mess with them because your whole energy switch. That's how I am in real life, y'all. That's how I am. But okay, we got 40 something people in here. Can y'all hit the like button for me, please? Can y'all show y'all girls some love? Show me some love, y'all. Show me some love. But I want to talk about Chrisean and her family, y'all. Y'all know we always speaking about Chrisean and the things that her family do. But let me tell y'all. Y'all see my title with family like that, who needs enemies? With the family she have, who need enemies? Right? Because if your own family could do you dirty, you don't need no enemies. You have Sean Davy Way, who is trying to get this girl's baby taken away from her, pretending like he blueface calling CPS. And like I told y'all before, right? I don't really listen to his lives. He have certain titles I'm definitely not gonna click on. Like he had a title up there one time. I can't remember the title, but it was basically like saying that the baby was gonna perish. Those was his words. Something with the baby gonna perish, and y'all know what that means, right? Stuff like that. I'm not clicking on his live. Um, but if he'll have something up there that's like stupid that you know is a lie, although the perish we know that's a lie too. But I'm just not clicking onto that BS. But if he'll put something else up there as a lie, and I'm like, let me see what this dummy talking about. I'll click on and I'll catch like maybe 10 minutes of it because I can't watch a whole live of his. The other day, it was an hour. I watched the whole live. Remember my last live? I spoke about it. That was because he called CPS and had the audio on. I listened to that live, y'all. I did listen to that whole live. It was about an hour. But any other live, I give him 10 minutes to see what's the foolery he's saying, and I get off. I can't give him all that energy and I listened to some of it so I could talk about them. You know what I'm saying? So we could come in and address these lies and these delusions that he be having. And when I say family, Chrisean, I don't want to say she have the worst family because I'm sure there's other people out there that have family just like her. It's just that she's in the forefront and we see it. So we get to speak about it. But we ourselves probably have family that's just like her. Or we probably know a friend who have family just like her. A co-worker who have family just like her. You know what I'm saying? We know people in real life just like her. She's just on the forefront. So when Sean Davy Way is calling CPS and doing all these lives against Chrisean, her family is help feuding that fire that he's burning over there. He's using all Chastity videos. Okay? He out there playing everything that Chastity with Chastity, the supposedly old Chrisean's allegedly threw the baby in a closet and punch the baby or slap the baby or whatever she said that she did to the baby in his face. He's playing all of that in his lives. He's using all of that against Chrisean. Because why? Her sister said that. So because it's her sister, we supposed to believe that it's true. You understand what I'm saying? When we have listened to Chastity delusional self tell lies, and you know when she's lying, she lying all the damn time, right? Because when she would go live and say, oh, well, she went live, Chrisean went look live, my baby sister went live, and she spread all these lies about me, so I'm gonna say this, and Chrisean ain't never go live. And y'all know I always say the girl schizophrenic, because she be watching stuff, hearing stuff that has never took place. And it'd be like, yo, what are you talking about? When did she go live? The only person who went live is you. You are the one up here talking about your sister. Your sister never went live speaking on you. So because she goes live, hey to Yellow Flower, because she goes live and she make these videos and stuff, Sean Davy Way got all her family, like you'll have somebody on speed dial. Well, he damn sure got all the alerts on. So whenever one of her family members go live, he jumping in it. He wanna hear what they gotta say, so he could, hey Bridget, so he could use that with his little delusional stories that he be over there making up. Because you can't tell Sean Davy Way, although that's not his real name. What I told y'all his name was before, I forgot. But whatever, that dude. Um, you can't tell him that what he's saying is not the truth. That man tells so much lies that he believes his own darn lies. And her family is the one feuding his lies. So he makes it, when he tell his lies, it's always like, well, it came from her sister, and it came from this one, and it came from Tareen, and it came from Chastity, and it came from this. So it's supposed to be true. And y'all know that, he feels like Chrisean, I don't know. I think he think that they're friends in some type of another world or something, in another life. And he's mad that she don't acknowledge him. He's mad that, hey LaJune, she's mad that he's mad that she don't acknowledge him now or something. Like he has a delusion in his head. And Tareen now, I feel like she was throwing shots at Chrisean today or yesterday, whenever she put her story up, because Tasiki was at a club or whatever that Cardi B was at, and she was over there in the section that Cardi B was in. Now, if y'all know, hey Heidi, if y'all know, Cardi love baddies. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I like my ratchet Sundays. That's what I call it, ratchet Sundays, because I watch Zeus, and I watch Now That's TV. Now That's TV is real ratchet. So I watch all of that. That's my Sundays, ratchet TV. And if y'all know, Cardi love baddies, or she always talk about baddies. You got Cardi love baddies. You have uh the City Girls. I forget the girl name. The one that messed with the little one that looked like he wear, that wear pocketbooks and stuff. I forget her name, because I don't listen to it. That's why I don't know her name. Not Young Miami, the other one, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She liked to watch, I think she watched Baddies too, but I know for a fact she watches Now That's TV, to the point they even had her as a host on Now That's TV one time. JT, thank you, Demo. JT, they even had her as a host on Now That's TV. You know what I'm saying? So you got celebrities that watch them, or whatever the case is. But Tareen is acting like, oh, this was her Her bitch, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to hold on, y'all. 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry, I had to get myself together. I was sitting on. I have my throw cover on my chair, and it was falling down my back, but I was sitting on it as well, so I was struggling to move it from me. Yeah. So Tareen is acting like Tifa did some big. Oh, because she was in a club and she was over there with Cardi B and first off, what we need to stop doing is acting like Tasiki made her way on her own. Chrisean gave her that light. Chrisean gave her that light. Yes, she was trying to sing and put her videos out there. Where her music went? Her music ain't go nowhere. Okay, yeah, she do these little clubs. You know, they all do little club venues and get paid to show up at the club. So because they got their little music, they sing in a song or whatever for there. But her song ain't on the radio. She ain't get known for her music. If there was no Chrisean, we wouldn't even know who Tasiki is. So when I see these sisters, because they mad at Chrisean, they acting like Tasiki did this on their own. No, Tasiki didn't do nothing on her own. We know who Tasiki is because of Chrisean Malone. That's why we know who Tasiki. That's how we know who any of them is. Let's be real. If it wasn't for Chrisean, we wouldn't know Nia's sister. We wouldn't know none of them, right? We wouldn't know the brother. We wouldn't know the mama. Y'all, we wouldn't know nobody if it was not for Chrisean. Let's not forget, Natalie told Chrisean, don't get, and I seen this earlier. It was a replay to me as well. Strolling down IG, and I seen somebody put the video up of the Baddies audition when Tasiki had auditioned, and Natalie was going off on Tasiki because she wanted to fight Chrisean when she was pregnant, and she told Chrisean, don't give her no ticket, and Chrisean still gave her the ticket. And they title on their video was, if Chrisean, something about like Chrisean should have had listened to Natalie when she told her don't give her no ticket. And she should have. But her being a sister, she wanted to put her sister on. And instead of her getting thanks, like, hey, Chrisean, you know how my last live I was saying that Chrisean gave God her prayers, but she gave her thank yous to Blueface and say that if it wasn't for Blue, she felt like she would have never been where she at, blah, blah, blah. And I say that she was destined for it. But hey, if Chrisean did not give that ticket to her sister, we wouldn't know who she is. Yeah, we saw her on Crazy in Love. That's as far as it would have went. Was Crazy in Love. We wouldn't know nothing else about her. Am I right? Do y'all feel the same way? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, your sister gave you the spotlight. Your sister gave you that spotlight. Nobody else. And you wouldn't have that spotlight had she not left the show. Had she not left the show, because let's be clear. They sitting here screaming, Tifa, Tifa, Tasiki is boring. Tasiki is, I do not watch that show for Tasiki. But when I was watching, when Chrisean was on there, Chrisean was up there getting it in. Chrisean didn't care what you said, who said what. Chrisean was ready to pop it off with anybody to the point that she smacked Natalie in her face. She was popping it on anybody and everybody. Her sister, you forget that she even on the show. I seen somebody in the comments one time on something on Instagram, y'all. I'm always saying something on Instagram, right? And I seen something in the comments where somebody said Tasiki think that she too big now, that she just sitting down being cute, and they don't need to bring her back because she think that she's supposed to just sit back and get a paycheck for free. Like she think her name is just big like that. No, there's other girls. There's other girls. You got Big Lex, and I don't even like Big Lex, but Big Lex is up there doing something. She ain't gonna let you forget whether we like her or hate her. She ain't gonna let you know. She ain't gonna make you forget that she there. You had Summer. Look how Summer. If y'all seen a clip for the reunion when it comes up, when they announced that she was the special guest, the crowd went crazy. The crowd went crazy. Everybody was happy that she came, that she was at the reunion. Whether she was there for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, they was happy she was there. Ain't nobody screaming for Tasiki like that. Tasiki, you forget she even there. What is she there for? I don't even know why they paying her. Why is they paying her? Because she don't do nothing. She made that little scene in the beginning of the season with her sister. She had energy for her sister only. Nobody else. Nobody else. And once her sister left, that was the end of it. So if Chrisean would have stayed the whole season, you was going to try to fight your sister all season? But nobody else? So when I see her sister giving Tasiki all this, oh, you came a long way, you was destined for this, basically, like I knew you was gonna be a star, da da da. What? Like, shorty, stop it. Y'all all need to be saying the same thing. Chrisean, thank you for putting Tifa on. Everybody want to talk these now. Let me talk about these sisters, and I'm gonna say this, y'all, when it come to Tessa. And I ain't gonna, somebody will have to prove me wrong. I'm gonna always give Tessa respect. Because like I said before, Tessa and Chrisean are sisters. They definitely gonna have their fallouts. And I'm sure they had 50 million fallouts. But you know what Tessa did not do? Tessa has never came on the internet and exposed any fallout that her and Chrisean has ever had. Whether she talked about it to her other sisters, to her mother, to any of them behind the scenes, that was behind the scenes. She has never came on the internet and brought up an issue that her and her sister had together. Hell, even the issues that she had with the other ones outside of Chrisean. She don't even come to the internet and talk about it. She'll say like little subliminals like, I'm going to leave it in God's hands. I believe in God. I ain't going to let nobody trick me on my back. But she never get into detail about what is going on. And she don't get in the middle of the sisters. Whether she feel like Chrisean is wrong, she feel like Tasiki is wrong, Tessa, she could feel like anybody is wrong. But what she don't do is get on the internet and tell the internet what happened, how it started, how it ended from the middle to the beginning. And she never get on here and tell you, I'm choosing a side. She says she love all her sisters. She love all of them. Even when they make her mad, she love all of them. So Tessa is going to always have my respect. Tessa and Tessa only. Well, there's another sister. I forget her name because we don't hear about her much. So I always forget about her. So I'm going to give her the same respect that I give Tessa. Because guess what? I don't even remember her name. So guess what she's not doing? Coming to the internet neither. Exploiting Chrisean or saying anything that's going on in the family business. Ciara, right. So she's another one. So I put her and Tessa together. I put them together. But as soon as she got into it with Tessa, not Tessa, y'all, Tareen, she get into it with what's the little skinny one, y'all? Because I wanted to call her another name, but I just so because I had that name in my head, I can't get her real name. Y'all, damn, what's this girl name? The one that went and just spread all the lies. Y'all, help me, y'all. I hate when I get brain freeze because I was gonna call her little. I don't even want to say it. Damn, Chastity. There you go. I was gonna call her something with a C and an H. Y'all know what I'm saying. That's how. So I forgot her real name, y'all, because that was the name that was sticking in my head, y'all. If y'all know what the C and the H stand for, but yeah, those the ones that get online and they want to badmouth her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and put out whatever they had they argument about, blah blah blah. But you know what I didn't like, y'all. Y'all know what I didn't like. Like when Chastity went, she invited herself to California. Nobody invited her, put her on a flight, right? She paid for her own flight and went out there to Cali. And then whatever happened to her, she was homeless in Cali for those couple of days that she was out there, whatever the case is. And she wanted to blame Chrisean. Chrisean didn't know she was coming out there. Whatever happened, and then she wanted to get online and say, "Oh, Chrisean is sleeping in her car, and Chrisean is homeless." Here's my thing with that, right? Here's my thing, and I'm gonna compare Chrisean to Tasiki right now, y'all. If people want to say, or they want to say, the family want to say Chrisean fell off, Chrisean don't have her own spot, and I'm just saying stuff that they saying, right? It don't mean that it's true, but let's just say what they saying. Let's just say if Chrisean is really don't have a place to stay. Future, yes, that's exactly what I was gonna call her. Let's just say if Chrisean don't have a place to stay, and Chrisean money is low, why y'all think she don't have a place to stay? And why y'all think her money is low? Because she kept giving them her money. They all kept coming to her for handouts. How many times has Chrisean went live and said how much money she has given her family? Her brother, remember she said she gave her brother, I think it was like the one that's locked up, Mookie, if I'm not mistaken. And she said she gave him like $20,000, y'all. She had gave him like $20,000. They be calling her for 20,000, 15,000, 10,000. Everybody use her for her money. She giving them jewelry that they could go pawn and get a good amount of money from it. How much jewelry has she said she gave away? Y'all know we used to see Chrisean with hella jewelry on her neck. You don't see all that jewelry on her no more. How much times that she say it was 10,000? Okay, well she said Mookie stole 10,000 from Chrisean. Well, I know Chrisean said she gave him. I think the live that I was watching, she had said she gave him 20. I think it was 20,000. But he could have stole money from her, but I know she said she gave him as well, right? But my thing is, she talked about jewelry that she was giving them. So if she went broke, she ain't got a place to stay, then why y'all not helping her now? Because she's broke and don't got a place to stay, or because she was looking out for y'all. So this is when I say that I'm gonna compare her to Tasiki. Tasiki went and rented out a house that she lied and said that she bought, right? The next thing you know, that house was put up on the market. So we knew that that wasn't her house. She was renting that house. Now she have another house. She claims she bought that house too. I don't know, right? Because she lied about the first house. So I don't know. But let's just say if she did buy this house, the difference between Tasiki and Chrisean, Tasiki ain't giving them her money. Tasiki not giving them her money. So therefore, Tasiki could stack her bread because she wasn't giving out handouts. But everybody, down to Tasiki, was coming to Chrisean for handouts. Chrisean giving everybody her money. Everybody her money. So how is she supposed to save if everybody keep coming to her asking for money? And she clearly seems like the type of person that don't know how to say no. And that's where I think she was taken advantage of, because they know she don't say no. Chrisean is one of them that, this is how I see Chrisean. Chrisean is one of those girls that if I get on, everybody get on. If you in my circle, we all good. Everybody eat if I eat. That's how Chrisean was with her family and her friends. She was like that with everybody. That's why she didn't care that the money she was making, she was giving 100% of it to Blueface. Because that's who she really is. And the moment she said no, everybody flipped on her. But when she was saying yes, everybody was all good. They was all good. It was all good as long as she was like, here, here, here. But when she said no, oh, everybody ran to the internet. And everybody got a story to tell about her, whether the story is true or is a lie. Because I can't say what's true and what's a lie because I wasn't there, right? But it's the fact that everybody ran to tell a story. Everybody ran to tell a story the moment she said no. And people talk about how she was paying Tareen, right? When she was locked up, Tareen was getting paid. First off, Tareen should have never got paid. Me personally, that's how I feel. Because if I have a sister and my sister gets locked up and my sister has a young child, and if I'm able to take care of her child, then that's my nephew, my niece, whatever it is. I'm taking them because my sister is locked up. Why am I going to let my sister go into my niece or my nephew go into the system when I could take them until my sister get out? Especially knowing my sister ain't in there for years. She in there for a couple of months. I'm going to only have them for a couple of months. Why am I charging her to keep her because I kept her child? Am I wrong? Like, does that make sense? Like, what are you being paid for to watch to take care of your sibling child while they are on bad terms, right? Bad times, excuse me. While they on bad times. She's locked up. The father is locked up. And I gotta pay you? I gotta pay you? So again, when things didn't go their way, they go and they drag her on the internet. Chrisean logs on the internet every day. And she got to see the internet, the people on the internet dragging her. Y'all, can y'all please hit the like button as y'all coming in, please? If you didn't subscribe, can you subscribe? That's all I ask of y'all. Just please, can y'all do me that solid? And I'm going to drop the link as soon as I finish chit-chatting up here. I'm going to drop the link. So, I like to hear y'all point of view and y'all could, give y'all spill on what y'all have to say. So, yeah. So, I don't think that she should have been paid. And then you have Tareen talking about, Tasiki, and lies was told on her. That's another thing right there that I can't stand. Because who are you to say that Chrisean is lying? You clearly wasn't in that room or in that home when this was happening. So it's either Chrisean is lying or Tasiki is lying, right? Somebody is lying on the right hand, on the left hand. And you know who knows the truth? Both of them. Both of them know the truth. They always say it's one side, two sides to a story. Then it's three sides because it's her side, and the truth. But they both know the truth. Whether one is lying and one is telling the truth. At the end of the day, they both know the truth. And only they two know the truth. No sister, not one sister, could say who was lying because they weren't there. Only the two of them were there. So when you coming out and you like, and you had all these lies told on you, shut up. Because when you was cool with her, when she was putting that money in your hand, you was all on her side. You believed every word she said. But as soon as she stopped giving you the money, all of a sudden she a whole liar. She a whole liar. And the only reason why that I would say this alleged incident happened, why I would believe Chrisean, is because I don't care how much of an internet person you are. I don't think nobody is going to come to the internet to be made a mockery of, to say that they had to go down on their own sister. I don't think she would do that. I don't think she chasing clout that much. And let's not remember. Let's not remember. Y'all, let's remember. She had a hate train at this time already. So knowing she had a hate train, people was bashing her for her 2 years that Blueface was locked up. Carlissa on the internet bashing her, making the hate train even longer. They talking about her baby. All in the mix of that, she goes on Zeus and she says that this happened. Why would somebody who has a hate train coming at them, targeting them, go and say this? Why would they say that? Like, we gotta make some stuff make sense sometime. Like, you gotta use your common sense sometime. I feel that she would have never came out and said that she had to go, that her sister made her go. She didn't say her sister went down on her. She said her sister made her go down on her until her tongue hurt. That she had to stop doing it because she would do it until her tongue hurt. That her sister would not want her to stop. That's some sick sugar honey iced tea. Okay? And that's why I believe that it happened. Because who's going to say that? Who's going to say that? And then Sean Davy Way, y'all, within that video that I talked about in the last video, he said that Zeus contacted him. So he about to be taking flights and all of this. So what Zeus contacting him about? Because y'all, I really want to know. I really want to know, because if y'all didn't come out to say that y'all show do not conduct fake DNA tests, that was all real, then what are you reaching out to the man who is dragging this girl, trying to get her child taken away from her, saying that y'all DNA test is fake because, God rest his soul, I don't even want to say his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about out of respect for the family. I don't want to bring his name up, but y'all know who I'm talking about. You want to say that that's the father. Why is Zeus reaching out to him? Why? Y'all got Chrisean on y'all show. Y'all have her on your payroll. Her biggest hater on the internet. Y'all reaching out to? Y'all reaching out to? Like, I'm confused. Who has a daycare, share? Yeah, Future, she said that. That she was doing it to her tongue. She was making her do it till her tongue started hurting. You know how long she had to be down there? Till her tongue was hurting? Demo, I think he was lying, but you just never know. Because at this point now, I just feel like everybody is messy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody is making money off of Chrisean. Hey, Jamie. I feel like everybody is making money off of her. So could I see them reaching out to her? You know what? I mean him. Yeah, her. Yeah, he is a her. He, she. Um, I could, excuse me. I could kind of see it happening. I could kind of see it happening. I could see them reaching out to him to be messy, to be messy. Or who knows? He needs to be careful because they could be reaching out to you to set your up, to set you up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always got to be a good thing. Things ain't always on a good timing. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, like I said, with family like them, who need enemies? Because if your family could drag you, if your family could get online and lie, if your family, even if something is true, could get online to disclose whatever argument, whatever disagreements y'all had behind closed doors, who need enemies? Who need enemies? I didn't see not one family member the whole 2 years that Chrisean, that Blueface was locked up and Chrisean was off the internet. I didn't see not one get on the internet and go at Carlissa. Not one. Carlissa was dragging her, dragging that baby, and not one. The only thing everybody said was, God be the glory and glory to God and God and God and God and God. But everybody had mouth to get on the internet for her. Everybody got on the internet and dragged her. But nobody defend her when it came to Carlissa. I don't care. It's supposed to be we siblings, we might fight against each other, but we don't let nobody fight us. We supposed to double team, triple team. We gonna jump that outsider. We could fight all day, but nobody comes inside this circle and fight us. But they let somebody come in their circle and drag their sister. Drag their nephew. And they want to, let me tell you what, and I believe that, let me look at this real quick. Hold on, y'all. So Tessa picked this up on her story. It said that family member who breaks the cycle becomes the villain. You know she got to be talking about Chrisean, because Chrisean is the villain, right? She broke the cycle. Out of all of them struggling and da. Chrisean's name is the one that became known, and the whole family turned on her. They turned on her. I don't want to say, let me backtrack my words. Most of the family, because Tessa has been there with her. Most of the family has turned on her. Oh, Demo, right. Tarina's not even a person Chrisean wanted him with. The daycare lady needed surgery. And that's how, yeah, you're right. But didn't that lady turn on Chrisean too? Didn't, if I'm not mistaken, I think that lady wound up turning on Chrisean too and went on the internet talking about her too, because that was the first lady she called her godmother. That was the first lady that she said that whenever she go through rough times or needed somebody to talk to, she would call her. Yep, I believe that lady turned on her too. Right, right. And let me tell you, I know Chrisean is hard head, right? I ain't gonna act like she not. She hard head. She like my son. My son is hard head. Very, very hard head. He hard head. They the same age. Well, my son is 26. They the same age. And if y'all got kids in that bracket, or any family members in that age bracket, y'all know these kids in that age bracket today is the most hard-headed people. They know it all. Me and my son bump heads so much, and I love my son. But sometimes, honey, okay, he act like, I was never young. I was never his age. And I want him to learn his own life lessons, but I don't want him to fall and hit his head on the ground learning those life lessons. So if I could teach him, like my goal, me personally with my son, is to let him understand that one day I'm not going to be here. And if God has it mapped out the right way, I'm going to go before him. Because that's how it's supposed to be. Our kids supposed to bury us, not us bury our kids. Right, y'all? So I be trying to teach my son life lessons. Like, listen, God forbid if XYZ happened to me, because you got to talk to them like that, because one day we not going to be here. You know what I'm saying? I'll show him my lease. Listen, this is how you got to pay the rent. This is the way, blah, blah, blah. So he's not, because if I go today or tomorrow, his name is still on the lease. He ain't got his own apartment yet. So he will have to know how to handle this. Teach him how to handle his medical. Teach him, all life lessons. Like I be trying to teach my son. And you got to argue with them because they think they know everything. And I'll be like, what you arguing with me for? You don't know nothing. You still calling me. So I'm trying to teach you, if I go to sleep tonight, God forbid, and don't wake up tomorrow, you're not stuck in this world trying to figure out how to be an adult. Because that age bracket want to be grown so bad, but they really don't know how to be an adult. My mama used to child, y'all. I was one of them. I told you I was never disrespectful to my mother. But sometimes, when we was young and our mama was talking and you want to mumble under your breath like, oh, no, like, here we go again. Here we go again. I used to do that. But at the same token of me doing that, I was really listening to her too. So my mom passed away. I was 17 years old. I was forced to be on my own at the age of 18 because I didn't have a family that was like that, right? So with the life lessons that was already being installed in me, it wasn't hard for me to mold myself into that adulthood. You know what I'm saying? Like I picked it up like I already knew what to do. And that's what I be trying to teach my son. So sometimes when I watch Chrisean, I could tell Chrisean is so hard-headed, like hard-headed. Even like when she be on her interviews, y'all see Chrisean, her brain be everywhere. When they'll ask her a question and she won't answer that question, but she'll tell them her head be everywhere. She remind me of my son. That's why I say she ADHD. She just like my son. You can't have a straight conversation with her. And I feel, to be honest with you, it's a lot of these kids. The conversation, I tell my son, I feel like the conversation goes around the corner, back down the block to the other corner, come back around before they get to you and register what you're talking about. Am I the only one that go through that? So when I say I know Chrisean is not easy to deal with, because she's that age bracket. Not because I'm saying she's disrespectful to people or she just, don't want to hear what, well, yeah, she probably don't want to hear what people got to say, y'all, because that's how they are. That age bracket. So I'm sure there's times when people probably trying to tell her, hey, look, Rock, listen, this is best for you. And she probably telling them back, don't tell me what to do. I already know. Because that's that age bracket. And if anybody have a 25-year-old, 26-year-old, y'all know that group, the millenniums, honey, we all probably want to go boop, boop, boop upside their head real quick. Like, hello, bring it back down. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't none of them easy. Not just Chrisean, ain't none of them easy. When you find an easy one that's just mellow and don't bother with people, you shock. You shock. Hey, lady in blue. Yeah, hey, Nika. Yeah, so I'm sure Chrisean, you know, they don't know. They probably feel like, oh, Chrisean don't want to listen, because she don't want to listen. They like, I'm gonna just leave her alone. But when she was giving money, no matter if she was listening to y'all or not, y'all was there. You understand what I'm saying? Like if I'm hard headed, but you taking my money, and I'm hard headed when I say no, be the same person, because when you needed it, I gave it to you. At this point in time, I have a kid to take care of. I gotta say no now. It ain't about y'all no more. When I was giving y'all, it was all right. You know, I was looking out. I was looking out. But I have a baby now. I have to take care of me and my baby. But when she ain't have a baby, nobody was saying to her, you know, Chrisean, you became a millionaire so fast. You know what, Chrisean, you should put that money in a bank. Chrisean, you should put a savings. Make sure like you put this, lock this down in one account that you can't touch it. It's just growing, growing, growing. Chrisean, you know what? Try to open up, invest in something. Nobody was teaching her that. Instead, everybody had their hand out. Everybody wanted what they could get out of her until they couldn't get it no more. And when they didn't get it no more, she was the bad guy. She was the bad guy. Everybody got something to say. But I ain't hear nobody get online and talk about what Tasiki has done for them. Not one person. Not one person. Yeah, I'm sure somebody probably called Tasiki and said, hey, can I get a little $100? Can I borrow $100? Yeah, she probably gave it to them. But I bet you can't near one of them say that Tasiki gave them thousands of dollars. I bet you she didn't. I bet you when her son was staying down there by Tessa, she ain't send money every day like Chrisean was sending money every day. Remember Chrisean showed her Cash App? How she was sending Tareen money every day? I bet you Tasiki wasn't sending money every day to Tareen. Not Tareen, to Tessa, because her son was with Tessa at one time Tessa went live. I bet you she wasn't sending money to her every day like Chrisean was sending to Tareen. And my thing is, why do she got to send you money every day? Okay, if you babysitting because she got to work, she got to travel, and she say, hey, sis, can you watch little Chrisean for 5 days? Because I got to travel here and I got to travel there. And you ain't working, and you like, because, yeah, when I was younger and I used to babysit my nephew and my niece, my sister used to pay me. You understand? Like, so, yeah, just because that's your niece and nephew don't mean you got to watch them, right? But if you're going to pay, if you're going to keep him for 5 days, then, and you say, well, you know, for the five days, you got to give me $400. That's one shot. Why I got to give you every day? You need $200. Tomorrow, you need $300. The next day, you need $400. What? Who does that? Who does that? If you're the one that I'm asking to babysit right now you are the nanny while I travel or whatever the case is, and I ask you to hold him down. Clearly, I got to give you money because, one, he got to eat. He need Pampers. He need all of that good stuff for him. So I got to give you money for him, just in case you run out of whatever was left behind that I dropped off with him. And then I got to give you money for your pocket, because you are now watching my child, where you could have got up and went and did whatever you did, but now you can't move like you want to because you got my baby, right? So yeah, I got to hold it down and give you some money for it. But why I got to give you a different amount every single day? Why is it not one flat rate in here? Or why I got to pay you now? Why I can't pay you after I come back from my bookings? You know what I'm saying? Like, they be acting like they need it right then and there. Hey, Smokey. They be acting like they need it right. Hey, Felicia. They be acting like Tamara. Hey, Tamara. They be acting like they need it right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so even I feel like Tareen didn't always need a payout neither. And the reason why I feel like that, because Chrisean used to go get Tareen hair done. Chrisean bought Tareen earrings. Chrisean took Tareen kids clothes shopping, school shopping, all that. So it wasn't like she never held Tareen down. She has looked out for all her family, her siblings, the nieces, nephews. She has looked out for everyone. I have not heard nobody say that Tasiki did any of that. And I'll say this again. Y'all know I used to say this on Banger Live all the time. When it came to Chrisean's birthday, when it came to Christmas, I have never seen Chrisean go live and say, my sisters got together and they bought me this. Not even got together and put their money together and bought her one big gift. I have never seen them separately buy her anything. Never seen her show it. Now, not saying that they never did, because behind closed doors, maybe they did. And Chrisean didn't show us, right? So I don't want to say for a fact because I'm not there. But I'm just saying what I seen online, right? We have seen when Chrisean have went shopping in Walmart and Target with shopping cart, 2 big shopping carts full of toys for Christmas, full of clothes that she has bought her nieces and nephews. But we never seen her go live and say, hey, y'all, look what I got for my birthday. Look what I got for Christmas from my family. I've never seen that. Never seen that. That's why this birthday for her was special. Y'all seen she cried when she got to that boat? Everybody liked what Bino did for her. Yeah, it made him, I'm going to say what I said before. It was cute, but I just didn't like it came from him because I don't forgive none of the stuff that he did after things went sour. But, other people look at it different from me. Everybody was just looking at that she was smiling that day. I just wish it was somebody else that made her smile. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did all of that, but he also said some foul stuff online too. So I couldn't, I couldn't really accept what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like because I feel like there's some things you can't take back. Some things you can't say back. And when you went online and said she just dropped her baby on the floor and left him there, stuff like that is all over the internet. Those things can't come back. And those are things that Sean Davy Way is bringing up when he talk about her. Things that him and Chastity said out their mouth. So me personally, seeing him do that for her birthday, I wasn't so happy-go-lucky about it. Y'all, I really wasn't. I was trying to get the groove with everybody else because they was happy that she was smiling. I really wasn't. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I only could keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing fake in my bone. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was not feeling him on her birthday. But hey, it made her smile, right? She smiled. But whoever, to this day, we don't know who got her that boat. But we know she enjoyed herself and she cried. She cried because she wasn't receiving this type of love that she received on her birthday. Tamara, and I get it. I ain't mad that people was happy that she was smiling, and it was good to see her smile. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't knock it. Me personally just couldn't accept it from him. If that makes sense to you. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just me couldn't accept it. But I get why everybody else, was happy that she was smiling. You know what I'm saying? I do. I see it both ways. I'm not, I'm not completely blinded. I could see it Yahweh and I could see it my way too. You know what I'm saying? I just read a comment that somebody said that she unfollowed T Denise. I heard, because I don't be in her follows, so I did see that online, or I heard it in somebody's live. I can't remember how I seen, but it was online that I heard that she unfollowed him. Now, I can't speak why she unfollowed him because I didn't catch the video. Somebody was saying that he went live with somebody. I forgot who it was. I don't want to lie, y'all. I don't remember who it was, but I think he went live with somebody, and whoever he was live with, or him and somebody else did separate. I don't know, but they was trying to play her within that live. At least that's what I read. Hey, true daughter. That's what I read. It was something he did that he tried to play her, and that's what made her that made him unfollow, made her unfollow him. So that goes back to me saying, I don't know exactly what it was. If somebody in the chat know, maybe y'all could put it in there. But it goes back to what I just said when I said what he did for her birthday is why I wasn't happy go lucky about it. You understand what I'm saying? Because don't do something nice after you did something effed up, and then you turn around and you go do something effed up again. You know what I'm saying? So it defeats the purpose of everything you just did. Right? So yeah. So that's why I'm like, that's why I felt the way I felt. I didn't feel like it was from the heart, because if you do something wrong to somebody, right? Because my thing was, as loud as his disrespect was, is as loud as his apology should have been, right? And I felt like, okay, he got her a car. I don't know if he bought the car, rent the car. I think it was rented. I think he rented her a car to get around with while she was out there. I don't think he actually bought the car, and I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But he bought her the balloons and all of that was cute. But I still feel like he should have got online as well and been like, yo, the stuff that I said about Chrisean, you know what? I got online and I lied and blah, blah, blah. But I want to apologize to her. It should have, but who am I? She said that he apologized. So she had accepted his apology. So no matter how he apologized to her, the only person it mattered to was her. My opinions about it don't matter, because once she said that he apologized and she accepted and she moved on, she is the only one who feelings matters at that point when it came to him, right? So I I have to accept that. But my thing is, if you're gonna do something nasty online, then you turn around online and say, hey, I'm doing this for her, da da da, so the world could talk about what he did. But then you turn around and you disrespect her again. You disrespect her again. So it defeats the purpose, and it knocked out the good that you supposedly just did. So everything you doing at this point is for clicks and views and likes, because you was dying off. You was dying off. So you had to do something to bring it back. Now let's see who going to her fight. Y'all let me know if y'all really see him. Well, if he gonna be there, he gonna go live. He gonna show he there, because he claimed that he was going. So let's see now if he really go. Yeah, but I heard her when she said it had to be shipped in Baltimore, but it was the way she said it, because how he asked the question, when he said, did he really buy you the car, or did you drive the car? And she was like, she laughed and she said, you know how far that is? She said, I can't drive here. It would have to be shipped. You get how you hear how she said it? Because he asked her, she was like, I can't drive here. That's mad hours. It would have to be shipped. She didn't say it like I shipped the car. She was saying it like if he really did buy her car, that it's too far for her to drive from Cali to Miami. That she would have had to ship the car. Like if you go back in the interview in that part, listen to how she said it. I could be wrong. I ain't right about everything, y'all. I just be giving my opinion. That's why when y'all see my little name when I chat in the chat box and it say NMO, that's for in my opinion, right? Cause I just be giving y'all my opinion. It don't be meaning that I'm correct. You know what I'm saying? Like everything I say ain't correct. I just be, just giving you my ones and twos on how I look at it. And that was how I heard it. And we all can hear it in a different way. You know what I'm saying? I could have heard it in that way, and y'all could have heard it in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is right and somebody wrong. But we'll see one day when she go live if she's driving that car. Or she's still driving the car that she been driving around in, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna drop the link, y'all. Come up and chit chat with me and give y'all a little spill on what y'all think. I'm about to drop the chat. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I'm about to drop the link. Oh, I hate when I do this. Cause I like y'all to come and chit chat. And remember, guys, when you come up, don't do 3 minutes and pass the mic if it's more than one person up. And even if it's just you up, don't talk for 25 minutes. Because when you start talking for 25 minutes, 30 minutes, make the conversation go elsewhere. Now, you can bring up something that I didn't bring up. I don't mind that. But if somebody else is up here, you got to give them, an opportunity to come up too, you know? And I want everybody to come up. I want everybody's voice to be heard. I want to hear y'all difference of opinion. So y'all see my name down there, right? Where it say NMO with Ange. That the NMO means in my opinion, y'all, because I'm always saying in my opinion. In my opinion. But the title of my thing is Let's Talk About It with Ange, right? Because really everything that I'm talking about is in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like things that's happening behind the scenes that we don't see is my opinion. Because I ain't there. I don't see it. Y'all hit the link. Somebody come on up. Come chit chat. Come give y'all spill on it. Can y'all hit the like button? Please and thank you. And everybody that's tuning in the chat, chit chatting. I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for taking y'all time out and here listening to me and letting me ramble by myself. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get somebody on up here. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. I don't know where my girl Petty at today. I called her before thing. I don't know where Miss Fit at. Oh, you getting your hair braided, Demo? Come on, was y'all scared today? What happened? What's up? Everybody scared? I know I ain't got no punks in the chat now. My people can't be punks now. Hey, love. Oh, shit. Hey, love is. Am I saying it right?
Yep, you sure? I love his beauty. How you
Hi.
doing, Ange?
Good girl. How you?
I just want to say I am super proud of you for finally getting your platform, and you're doing a fabulous job, girl.
Thank you.
Yes. So I want to say this with Chrisean.
Hmm.
I agree with you 100% plus because she did everything for her family, and not one of them. I mean, one of them, but you know, not enough of them looked out for her after all she did for them, giving them all that money and even taking some people in her home when she had her roof over the head. She had everybody living up there in there with her, looking out for them. And not near one of them did anything for her but talked about her. And I don't like it.
Right.
That's
Wait,
whack.
hold on 1 second. Just
Mm-hmm.
to say this, Demo, sorry to hear that you lost your aunt slash sister. Sending you my condolences and a safe trip
Same
when you
here.
go. Yeah, my deepest condolences. All right, you could go ahead. You could finish. I just want to say that because I read
Yeah.
her comment.
Yeah, my deepest condolences as well. But yeah, I don't think that's fair, but you know what? It's okay because she got God in her corner and he's the one that's gonna look out for her. Which means what they was gonna give her was trash anyway. So she's gonna get her bigger blessings from the most high. So it's
Hmm.
okay. Yep. And I'm done. I don't want to you know, I don't want to
No,
go
you
overboard.
good. Ain't nobody look. Everybody else who said that they wanted the punks in the chat. I had read that, but I forgot who seen it. Come on, but you up here. If you want to say something else, go ahead. You know,
Yeah.
because you
You
know
remember me, Ange? I'm the
my
one who
people
created
be in
somebody
the chat.
say ho. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay, okay,
That's
okay.
me. Somebody say
So
ho. Yep. That's who I am.
how?
But
So let me ask you real quick, off topic. How did your event go? Because Benga did tell me about it.
it was so whack. I was happy he didn't go
Oh shit.
because I have to be very careful when people, because they look me up and they invite me in. They say they love my wear. It's supposed to be a sneaker ball. I ain't seen not one damn sneaker.
Oh
I
wow.
said never again. I would never go. I have to do my research, and I'm bigger than where I'm going. So I have to go to places that is on my level. Not saying that I'm the bomb and all that, but I have to go to places that like those little small events. I shouldn't be there. I should be
Right.
at Barclays with my gear. I should
Right.
be in bigger places because that's how my gear is and that's who I am. So them little places, I'm never doing that again because it's a waste of time. It's a waste of money, and no one has time for that. But thanks for asking.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, sneaker
Y'all
ball.
hit
I was
the
like,
link. Stop being scared. Hit the link. Hit the
come
link.
on up. It's nothing to be afraid about. Then you hiding. Don't even see what you're looking like.
Right. All we hearing
Just come
is
on
your
up.
voice.
Don't be shy. Come on now. Click that button. Click that link. For real. It's nothing to be shy about.
I'm gonna let y'all see what I look like one day. And when it get hot, I'm gonna do it when I'm outside. I'm gonna let y'all see what I look like. I'm gonna go live. Let y'all see what I look like. Y'all see this little picture um up here? That's my real picture. It's just that it's a cartoon. My hair was really like that. That's my real dress. I kind of look, when my hair was like, my hair ain't braided no more. No more. My hair real short and curly. I got a short curly fro. I'm a
That's
mixed
cool.
breed. I'm a mixed breed, y'all. But yeah. All you have is your voice. That's all I'm listening to is your voice. Like y'all, come on up.
Hmm.
I be wanting to hear y'all opinion sometime. Like I like to hear
Other people's opinion. Yeah.
hear
Even if
y'all
you
feel on what you gotta say.
listen, even if you don't agree, come on up and say something. Like Ann said, as long as it's respectable.
Exactly.
We
Right.
all have an opinion. We may not agree, or we're human beings. So we're not gonna all think alike.
Exactly.
So if you don't feel what we feel or what Ange feel, or hey, speak about it, talk about it. We're mature enough to have a civil conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So let's have it. Click that link. And if I don't click it, I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna click y'all in. No, I'm gonna start choosing people. Yeah.
Right. Like, come on.
How many people's in the chat? Let's see.
It's 114.
Come on. Oh, that's my birthday, 114.
Play
Come
that.
on, y'all. It's
Play
a
that
hundred.
number.
Huh?
I said play that number.
Yeah. Listen, 114 people in the chat. Not one of y'all want to come up and talk? Come on. It's fun. It's cool. Let your voice be heard. Don't be shy.
I normally have my regulars that come up. I don't even see none of them hitting the link coming up. Like, but
Wow.
y'all.
It's all right. Maybe they're not ready. Maybe they just here to listen for today.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes.
Yeah. Hmm.
It be like that sometimes. But I can't talk too long about myself, y'all, because then I'll be like, all right, y'all, I'm ending it live.
Hey, did you see
So,
Carlissa go live earlier?
no, I was at work. So if
She's going in on blue. She was like
you know
this.
what, as a matter of fact, you said, hold on, let me go read something.
Mm-hmm.
I seen somebody. I seen somebody post. So let me
Mm-hmm.
go to let me go to her right. Oh shit.
He's supposed to be talking about her on his live, and she went in on him.
That someone else disrespect me, and I'ma post it about that 304. That's gonna make the last one look like a saint. I'm embarrassed. You, I'm embarrassed your ass so bad. You don't want that baby either. Funky. See what else she wrote, cause somebody put like a whole where she put like a whole message. Wait, oh, okay. Okay. So let me read what she put. Ninja ain't nothing. Nothing. Y'all, excuse me. I'm tired. Ninja ain't nobody taking advice from no washed up rapper with a groupie. What? See, you be gotta double back and reread what been written because make you sound
Mm-hmm.
like it.
Hmm.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna read it how she said it. Ninja ain't nobody taking advice from no washed up rapper with a group of groupie baby mamas, but a 304 from the tracks, goofy ass ninja. We don't give a funk about you or them 304s no more. Funk out of here with that bullshit. Walking around with a bunch of dirty pennies. Then she said, my son is a washed up rapper with a group of dirty pennies for baby mamas, and nobody give funk about how you feel about me. I'll buy another son. Funk you, fat ass reject, scribble face, slow ass dirty. Wait, hold up. Wait.
She went on
Hold
him.
up. Wait, hold up, y'all. I gotta start
Mm-hmm.
all over. Hold up. Wait, hold on. Somebody just came to
Dribble
the
face.
stage. Hugs Linda. Welcome to the stage. Give me 1 minute. Let me read this, and then I'm gonna let you go. Okay.
Go ahead. I don't know
So,
how to.
so she said, just mute your mic
Oh,
until
okay.
I'm gonna tell you when to unmute it. Unmute it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. She said, my son is a washed up rapper with a group of dirty pennies for baby BMs, and nobody give funk about how you feel about me. I'll buy another son. Funk you. Fat ass reject scribble face. Slow ass dirty house ass. Shitty ass nigga. Ninja.
Going in on him.
Yo, 304 don't even take showers. Dumb trailer park trash groupies with your broke ass. Child, if she ain't saying what we say on the internet already, say something else to disrespect me and I'ma post this shit about that 304. This gonna make the last one look like a saint. I'll embarrass you ass so bad you won't want that baby either. Funk Ninja, try me. Y'all, I read it just how she wrote it. Then she said, and your daddy did say he ain't want her slow ass son in his face all day, and her trifling ass needs to clean up or get the funk out. Just because you want to entertain and help don't mean we want to funk ninja. Don't lie about shit. She using us to get her voice out there. She saying, y'all, he let another groupie use his mama to come up. When they get done with you, I promise you going to starve. Goofy ass ninja probably didn't even know she want to be a singer. And if you sit up with a groupie and try to call me 304, I'm coming to take what's left. So you better make sure whatever you say is the truth. That 304 won't eat funking with me. Then she talked about her book selling without my kids posting it. God going to make y'all wish y'all had did me right and I ain't giving y'all shit. Then okay, she just started posting what somebody tagged her. Ninja really thought I was going to bow down to the devil for him. You going to get another one. Watch. Better stop playing with me before I talk Jada into taking his kids home tonight and we put your ass in a Motel 6. Child. Because you know when Jaden bring them kids, she got to go home. So I don't watch. I told y'all I don't watch Blueface. I don't even follow Nevaeh. I catch what she be saying when people post it. So I don't even know what she talking about, what was being said. But Hooks Linda, welcome to the stage, honey. You can unmic, you can unmute, and you could speak. Hooks Linda, hello, hello.
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh, what's up? What's up? I thought you was talking to someone else.
No, wait. Am I okay? Because both of
No,
y'all
no, no.
just
You're talking to Love Is Beauty,
no. I was
not
talking
me.
to Hooks Linda.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm mute.
Linda, if you can't hear me, because I heard you before, if you can't hear me, then you're gonna have to exit out and come back up. Cause I don't hear you saying nothing. You you unmuted, but I don't hear you saying nothing. Okay, I don't hear you saying anything. Okay, come back. Hit the link up. Oh shoot. Hit the link again and come back. Cause sometimes that is StreamYard. StreamYard be acting up sometimes, so you gotta cam down and come back. I'm gonna put the link again. So if you don't have it, you could come back. Okay, if somebody wanna come up, hit the link. Maybe she gonna hit the link and come back. Hey Shauna. Didn't Carlissa also say she wasn't selling she wasn't selling the she was, yeah, she said that. Okay, you can I can hear you now.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
Oh,
Welcome to the stage.
well, welcome, welcome. Hello, everyone.
Okay, you can I can hear you.
Hello, everyone. I
Hey,
agree
hey.
with everything you all said. I love Chrisean. I really love Chrisean. But that damn, I ain't mean to curse, but that gargone Carlissa, and I feel real bad for Jaden because she's being so I don't know, stupid or whatever. I don't want to be really getting out my body on the stage, but I couldn't even never see myself, even in my younger days, to even bow down to a ninja like that. You know what I'm saying? And Krishan with her family, Lord knows I hope she stay away from them. Or just feed them with a long handled spoon, cause I know how Krishan is, cause that's how I am with my family. But we are at a distance, but I still love them. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that's all I got to say. But y'all, you doing good, and I
Thank
just
you.
joined you, but I see you everywhere because you know my TY is the man. You hear me?
Right.
But yeah, and Banger, Pink, you know all y'all. I be in here looking at all of y'all, and
Right.
as long as we support her 100, and I just pray for a good outcome, especially on that 25th, baby. I can't
Mm.
wait. So y'all
Well,
have a
she,
great
she
day.
definitely been putting in the work. She been
Oh
training,
yes,
working out
yes.
from when she was in Cali, and I ain't gonna lie, I love the team that is around her because if you look
Mm-hmm.
at Chrisean from last year, look
Uh
at her from a year before last year, and look at her now. She's definitely matured a lot around this team.
huh. Man, she
This
power, man. She's power. Yeah.
yeah, this team has really helped her grow into her adulthood that she's in. Because we all got to remember, Krishan was 19 when we started watching her. So
Yeah.
all that crazy, wild stuff that she was doing, and everybody want to still talk about, she was a kid. She was a kid. At one point, we all were kids, right? At
Exactly.
one point, we all was doing crazy, wild stuff when we was a kid. And
That's
I
right.
said this before, and I'll say it again. In a weird way, her going to jail was one of the best things that happened to her. Not the place, right? Because jail ain't the best place for nobody. But
Say that.
when I say that it was the best thing that ever happened to her because that's what changed her life. You
Yep.
understand what I'm saying? She
Mm-hmm.
was always into God. If you paid attention to her, watching her,
Mm-hmm.
she always was praying. Or she would all in the middle of a fight say, "Y'all, let's pray." When you watched
Yep.
her on Zeus and them, "Y'all, let's pray." And they used to laugh at her like, "Yo, everybody arguing and you talk about let's pray." So it was always in her. But when she had to sit down for them 3 months that she was sitting down,
She
she
needed
really
that.
got into her Bible. And she said her roommate helped her bunkie, not her roommate, her bunkie helped her do all of that. You know what I'm saying? So that really made her come out and want to change. And why I say it was the best thing that happened to her, because if she didn't go sit down for those 3 months behind bars, we probably would still have that same wild Krishan that was drinking and partying and everything right now today. So
Mhm.
that's why I say that was the best thing that happened to her because she changed. She came out and she changed her life. She wanted to change her image. Where somebody probably, because remember at one point Kim was with her. What's Blue's friend? I can't think of his name. The one that he ain't friends with.
Bravo.
Bravo. They probably was telling her as the manager, like Krishan, listen, we got to do this and we got to move this way. And Krishan probably wasn't listening to nothing Kim was saying. Kim seemed like the more mature one out of
Mhm.
Bravo, but she probably wasn't listening to near one of them. And then remember, Kim xed out, and her and Krishan weren't following each other no more. She wasn't around anymore, and what so have you. And then Krishan decided to go full force and stop with the liquor. She slipped back up again. We saw her when she was with Bino. You know, having
Mm.
her drink when she was on the football team, and guess what, y'all? Ain't nothing wrong having a drink here. I'm not a drinker, right? I'm not a drinker. But when you go out and you having fun and you enjoying yourself that night, ain't nothing wrong with having a drink.
No,
So
it's
people
not.
like to be like, "Oh, I thought she stopped drinking." So what? She can have a drink or two if she want to go out and enjoy herself. She ain't picking up the liquor bottle every day. She ain't drinking it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner like she was before. She could drink now. If she at the baseball game, football game, or if she want to have a little drink, she can. If she went to dinner and she went out with somebody and they have a little, she can. It's a difference drinking sociably, having fun right there, as to drinking every day. for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because that's what she was doing before. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She was walking around with that damn sippy cup with her liquor in it all day. She don't do
Mm-hmm.
that no more.
All
She
right.
don't do that no more. You see a total different person. A new Chrisean. This Chrisean we see is different from last year and a year before and a year before. She has matured. And people have to understand that everybody was 19 at one time. So when they get on this internet and they want to talk about her and like they life was perfect and they never made mistakes in their life and they never was partying and drinking and doing all of that, stop it. Like
Say that.
stop it.
Yeah.
You
And,
get to make mistakes in your life, but she don't. Go ahead. Go ahead.
but Angie, like when she had, when she was on that game, and then she came to, and then got introduced to the blue blood, blue, well,
Blue girl. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and got with him, but people got to realize she was running for her life. You understand what I'm saying? She was trying to save herself because she had been on the street all that time. You know what I'm saying? She was going through her struggles, and she was focusing on trying to make something of herself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? When y'all said she was trying to change the cycle or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She was trying to make something of herself from what I see. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I done that. Because I was on the street and I had to make something of myself. It maybe took me to 60, but I got a house and all that too. So down. And I did all that bad stuff like, Krishan did. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Everybody have a
And
path. Everybody
right,
have
and
a path.
my family is just like Krishan's family. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I chose to. I cried a minute. I gave. I did everything trying to, show love or, receive love. And I
Hmm.
just had to wake up and say, I almost cussed, but to wake up and say, it is. It's not all about y'all. It's about me. And
Right.
especially, I have two boys, and and she got one son. I just don't understand how the world just keep bashing her and just don't appreciate her for what she has turned into today. You know, that's all
Yeah.
like.
But I feel like everybody treat her now the way they treat her is because the Carlissa. Carlissa was able to create more of a hate train while she sat down and been quiet. Blueface put his mother up to that. Hit the
Yeah,
link, y'all. Blueface put his mother up to that. Um, and his mother ran with it while he
yeah,
told Krishan to stay off the internet. So he knew what he was doing when he told Krishan to stay off the internet because he knew he had his mother to drag her. He wanted Krishan to be knocked down, like I said in the last live that I had. He
uh-huh.
was trying to set her up to fail. He wanted her to fail, but God had a different plan for her. God had a
Yeah,
different plan for her.
yeah. So true, so true. Yeah, but I'm not gonna stay up here. So nice seeing talking to you all.
Yes, thank you for joining the stage. You
All
welcome back
right.
anytime. Don't be afraid, because my chat, they scared to come up today. I don't know what's going on with my chat today. They
Girl, I was
scared,
nervous.
they scared to kick it with a sister. You ain't got to be nervous. You're not showing your face. They just hear your voice, girl. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. But all right then, y'all have a blessed day.
All right, you too.
All
You
right,
as
bye.
well.
All right, you too.
And you know what else I don't like? I don't like the fact that every time Carlissa gets mad, she always throws shots at Krishan.
All the time.
She don't say her name, but you know she's talking about Krishan
Mm-hmm.
all the
She
time. I hate that.
she can't never have an argument with one without bringing up.
Hmm.
She all like I said, Krishan traumatized her with that ass whooping she
With
got.
that whooping.
She
Like she
traumatized.
said, the whipping that Blueface got like a whooping.
Yes. I agree with you, Chocolate. Yeah, like she's traumatized with that forever because I don't understand how every time you arguing, okay, you have a problem with Nevaeh right now. Your problem is with Nevaeh. Why are you talking about, hey Nina, why are you talking about Chrisean? Chrisean has nothing to do with none of this stuff. Every time
Mm-hmm.
you bring Chrisean name up, Chrisean stay quiet. She don't come back and address you. So you trying your best to get um you trying to catch her attention and she ain't giving it to you. When do you stop saying her name? Like you ain't saying her name. When
Mm-hmm.
do you stop talking about her? When do you
Yep.
stop talking about her? She's giving you no attention. None. But yet, every time you got an issue with this girl, you bring her up. Bring up Jaden. Chrisean ain't thinking about y'all. Y'all wanted that girl to move on. For the 2 years, oh, I want her to go away. I want her to leave Blue alone.
No,
I
Jaden
want,
is her puppy.
I put the app
Jaden is her puppy.
yeah. Hey, Lejeune.
Hey, Ange. Hey, Founder. Hey, Mars. Hey, Chat. Y'all having a great day today?
Yep. How was you?
Mm, I'm doing great, sweetheart. I want to say this about Carlissa. Carlissa is a
I agree,
malignant narcissist.
Boots.
Carlissa is a malignant narcissist. Whatever don't go her way, she have temper tantrums. Act like a 12-year-old child. Carlissa, um, just upset at Blue. She's not even having a problem with Nevaeh. Um, Nevaeh's in her way. But one thing I want to say about Nevaeh, the thing with Nevaeh just want to keep on trying to mistreat her child to please Blue, but Blue like that child. She keep on. I don't. I see her mistreating them, cursing and yelling at them. Like Nevaeh got a deep jealousy. I don't pick up a lot of on her little her antics, and she's trying to combine mischaracteristics of Chrisean and Jaden, thinking it would completely satisfy Blue. You don't want your child to get no attention from Blue because you're jealous hearted. You yelling at your child. You putting him in a room while he crying while you're in the shower so Blue could come have intercourse with you. Nevaeh,
Mm-hmm.
one woman can't satisfy Blue. You don't watch old clips of him and Jaden. You don't watch old clips with him and Chrisean. You've been trying to mimic them aspects of them. Some of the characteristics of them. See, Nevaeh thinks she's slick as well. But with Carlissa is a 50-some-year-old woman trapped in a 12-year-old mind. And that's what people not understanding about malignant narcissists. They're immature and delusional. Um, she keep on sparing our stuff, Blue keep sparing our stuff, and they're sparing our stuff on each other. Carlissa just find people that's eager target, and her eager target is younger people. She feel like she can bully them. Carlissa, and I don't know why people not seeing this. Carlissa is arguing with girl that twice younger than her. She's in the upward with girls that's twice as young as her. Let you know what her mindset is. Her mindset is very immature. She's emotionally immature. She's immature, period. Um, Carlissa is, like I said, she's a narcissist, and narcissists don't grow past the age of 12 mindset. She's in I would like for my people, and I tell people all the time because they say, June, you think you know stuff, you think you know. It's not that I don't know stuff, it's I study, I experience. I sit back and I don't been there, Chrisean. I don't sit back, I don't been, you know what I'm saying, on the other side, and I don't been on this side.
But listen, let me say this, right? I think that because Carlissa wanted to be a superstar all her life, right? That
Mm-hmm.
that she thinks that being an extra, she was a superstar. Cause an extra, you just an extra. You know what I'm saying? You hoping and praying you get somewhere. You just an extra. I know a bunch of people who was an extra in movies. I could, like I said, I could walk down the street right now and see them filming Law and Order and ask to be an extra and be an extra real fast. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing to be an extra, but she always wanted to be a superstar. And Carlissa wasn't never on the internet like this. Her son was. But when she got to see the money she was making, the clout she was, because she got some clout from it that she was getting by dragging Chrisean. Blue told her to drag Chrisean, okay? She ain't just
Mm-hmm.
go drag her. Yes, she was in her feelings about Chrisean giving her that ass whooping she got. But Blue was the one who told her to drag her. Because let's not forget, Daddy told us that, hey, I was doing all of this because Blue said it, but Carlissa, give him back his internet. He home now. You ain't got to do none of this no more. Give him back his internet. She was told to do all of that. So once she got a taste of the clout that she never seen before and realized, damn, Blue and Chrisean was really making money off of this. I ain't realized that. And seeing the little pennies that she was getting, and then Blue, I don't know if it was Blue or did Zeus, did Lemmy just actually decide to come up on his own with this show with her and Tia Kemp and
She asked
Tokyo
for that.
Tony.
She asked
Um
for that.
once once she got on that show, that was it. Like her head got bigger than what it was. Like you can't tell her that she is not a superstar. She feels like she is this big celebrity and you're a nobody. You, Tia Kemp, and Tokyo Tony are all a bunch of CHs to me. And y'all know what those what that is. All of them act like they were all druggies. You understand what I'm saying? You got
Yeah, I
Tokyo
understand you.
Tony online talking about Shia Marvin gay her daughter and all of this other nonsense. You got Tia Kemp. I'm glad she stopped licking them damn fake teeth she got, because that tongue going across them teeth used to drive me crazy. She could be funny at times, and I'll give her that. But after she got up there and dragged Chrisean because Carlissa paid her to do that, I ain't feeling that neither. Because can't no, I don't care how much money a person offer me. You're not gonna give me no money, no amount of money is gonna have me drag somebody's innocent child.
That's true. That's
Nobody's
true, and
innocent child.
that's true. And let me tell you something. Let me show you how emotional attachment works. If I come to you, and like you said, Blue came to her. If I come to you and I start coming to you every day, speaking up on a person, my my demeanor is for you to not like this person, right? So I'm coming to you, I'm setting the stage, putting out delusion. I'm showing you this person and that person. The emotional attachment of Carlissa building up her own jealousy. See, Krishan didn't afflict any type of hurt on Carlissa like she was saying in her life. The hurt and the pain the last girl afflicted on my family. No. Carlissa sat there and got that emotional attachment of Blue coming to her, talking to her about Krishan all the time. Or she's talking about Krishan. Wherever Krishan name like it is now, it was always mentioned. Even when Krishan went there, it was at the table. So she built up that emotion of jealousy and envy on her own as well. It's like if I'm your friend and I'm telling you this girl don't like me, I don't like this girl, and I'm coming to you talking to this girl about this girl all the time, you gonna sit there and size this girl up without even knowing it's a one-sided story. See, that's when I stop talking to people when I know they're not real, because it's two sides to a story and it's the truth.
But yeah,
So
that's what I said earlier. It's always two sides, and then it's the truth. And at the end of the day, both people know what the real truth is. One is telling,
both people know what the real truth is. Yeah.
but they both know what's the truth, and that's just the bottom line to it. And I said Krishan stuck with her story, and I guess some people could say Tasiki stuck with her story because Tasiki keeps saying she lying. However, yeah, they both sticking to their story. I'm just gonna say I don't see how a person is being dragged on the internet is gonna get up here and say they did something. But let me say this, right? Where I said where this again, my title, who needs family like that? Who wants family like that? I don't want no enemies. Excuse me, I said it all wrong. But y'all know what I'm saying, right? I'm tired. Y'all gotta forgive me. I go to
You
work
need
tomorrow.
enemies when you have family like that. I understand what you're saying.
Right. Who need enemies, right? With family like that, who need enemies, right? Um, damn, I lost my thought. Child.
You were talking about Tasiki. And people was giving Tasiki her props. Like she just come out on a blast on her own. I was in the beginning and then I was walking away, but I was still listening at the live and I came back in the chat because I was doing stuff, but I was listening to everything. I was staying on the live. But the thing about it is with Tasiki is there's all jealousy. Chrisean have been in a narcissistic family. Her whole life, she's been surrounded by chaos, narcissistic, and toxic people. Like, you got people that scapegoat one person. If they do wrong, it's that person's fault. When the person do wrong, it's their fault. When they do something, uh, oh, they want all the credit. When you do something, they want all the credit. See, she been scapegoated in her family her whole life. That's why it's more poised for her now to just sit and be unbothered. And that's the best position to be in. It's,
Yeah, but see, so let me say this, right? I know a lot of people think that she's unbothered. She's not unbothered, right? Because she's human. This is her family doing this stuff to her. Then you got the internet attacking her. Don't ever think she's unbothered. She's distracted because her mind is focused. And that's the best part, is to keep her brain distracted, right? So it comes off as she's unbothered. But you gotta know, when she goes on the internet, you gotta know that she's human. She's hurt when she see these things. She's
yep,
hurt when she see her family getting on the internet throwing subs at her. She's hurt when she see her family get on the internet and say stuff about her. She's hurt when she see people like Sean Davy Way and all these other hate pages target her kid, try to take her kid away from her. She's hurt. We might not see her cry, but best believe there's days that that girl is crying. She's never unbothered. She's
yeah, I feel
unbothered
you.
to us. She's
Yeah,
unbothered to us because she's not giving the world what they want. She's not
Mm-hmm.
coming online showing you that she's crying. But Krishan is human as any one of us.
that's
She's
right.
being distracted because of her fight. And that's the best thing that could ever happen right now, is this fight with this distraction of her for her fight. Because if she ain't have this fight going on, Krishan probably would have came online and crashed out already. You
Yeah,
understand
in
what I'm saying?
alignment with God, in alignment with Father God Almighty. Because let me tell you something. When I said I used to be that Christian, I was, and right now it's simple as me and tell a person, "F you, fuck what you talking about. You talking about that in a heartbeat. I don't care what you ain't got no proof, no receipts. Whoever believe you, I don't care about them. I care about talking to them or you. That's what you got to give up. Like fuck it.
But
Like
here's the
this what
thing,
I
right?
say.
You could say that when it's like 5 people doing it. But when you have an internet of multiple people doing that, and they
Mm-hmm.
calling CPS and trying to take your child away from you, it's real hard to say F a person. You understand what I'm saying? Because at what point, at some point, it might work. You understand what I'm saying? It might work one day. I pray to God it never work. That all this evil that they doing, I pray it never work. But it's gotten so bad where Sean Davy Way, and I'll keep saying his name. So yeah, if he ever see this, because he think, oh, we scared of him. You done got, you such a punk that you don't even say your real name when you call. You gotta lie and say that it's Blueface calling. You gotta turn your background off. You gotta mute your
Oh,
background.
Caleb, Caleb,
You
turn it off.
he gotta lie and say that he's Blueface when he made the phone call. No, say it's you. Give them your real name. Give them your real name, because it ain't Sean Davy Way. I told y'all his real name before, but y'all know I'm tired, so I can't remember the whole name right now, but the middle name was Adrian or something like that. I forget his whole name, but I'll tell y'all his whole name again. I'll tell it to y'all again, but right now I can't remember. I can't remember it right now because I'm tired. He ain't that important for me to remember his real name. However, but if you're gonna be bold enough to call CPS, be bold enough to say your name, and then you lying, talking about you a friend. You ain't no friend of that girl's. That girl don't know you from a hole in a goddamn wall.
See, the thing about it is, Chrisean, she don't believe in revenge. She is a true child of God. I'm gonna tell you this one thing, and I don't check that out because, like you said, taking her child, she don't believe in revenge, but she believe she's a true child of God. She believe in letting Father God Almighty get His revenge from them because He said revenge is mine. So I'm gonna tell you this right here about Sean David Way. He done been told that she's not gonna do anything. Keep messing with her.
Click the
She ain't
link,
gonna do
y'all.
nothing.
Come on up before I end. I'm gonna end the live soon, so
Yeah, yeah,
come
he done been told that.
a bit more.
So he confident with it now. Cause he done been told that she's not gonna do anything.
Hey
She's
Trisha.
not gonna see you. So that's why he keep doing it. But for as all them and dealing with her and her family, Chrisean is getting to I know stuff don't hurt her, but you can't keep crying over the same stupid people. You can't keep crying over the same you can't let the enemy see you sweat all
But
at the
here
same
you
time.
here that's easy to say, but it's hard to tell somebody you can't cry because you got to look at the people that's hurting her is the people that she loves. You understand what I'm saying? She loves her siblings. No matter what we may think about them, that's still her siblings. She loved her siblings. She loved Blueface. No matter what we may think about him, she loved Blueface. That's her child's father. So the people that are hurting her is the people she loved. So it's easy to tell somebody, don't cry, don't this. But when someone you love is hurting you, you're gonna
I
cry
don't, I
because
don't
that
know.
hurts you.
She
Hey,
different to
all
me.
right, hold
She
on,
different.
hold on, Ladrone, hold on. Let hi Pisces. Welcome to the stage, hi Pisces, and let her get it talking.
Hey guys, I was just
Hey,
following. I always love your show. You know, I got to show my support all the way around for you ladies. But
thank you.
absolutely. So, I wanted to say was, I think that Krishan is a true Pisces. And see, what you got to understand about a Pisces is we're not quote unquote vindictive, but we know karma, God, whoever gonna get you. I mean, it
Mhm,
gets you better than we could. As much evil things as we can think of doing to you, we know that God Almighty gonna get you even worse than that because He gonna get you. He gonna teach you a lesson. He gonna spank your butt in the whole 9 yards. So
mhm,
on that, I know Krishan just be like, "Oh, wait till you get yours." Because every time somebody do something to me, I just look at them, and be like, "Mm."
mhm,
You got me so mad I could stab you through your whole face. But
mhm.
I know God gonna get you. You know what I mean? Like,
And we remember, we know that's how she think because remember what she said in the beginning of the year. She
mhm.
said, "Let's see how your 2026 end up.
Turn left onto Fifth Avenue. Exactly.
Let's see how your 20
Exactly.
end up." You know, so
Exactly. So it's the one
I,
for them, you know. I just let them go ahead. Now I will say this, and I know it's not a very it's not a big opinion on her or whatever. I am watching Carlissa go through this whole thing with Blueface, my grandmother and a mother, and she getting what she got coming to her.
Thank you.
However, I think that she is changing her mind too, and she know that because, like, I'm looking at her. I know she's a Libra. She's very mad about that fight, but that's the only thing she ever bring up is about that fight. But
yeah,
what they never bring up is Blueface told Krishan to whoop her ass.
exactly.
And when she dial back and start looking and understanding that fight, and she look up and she be like, "But wait a minute, he told her." to whoop my ass. And see, as much as I love my children and give them every excuse in the universe for why they do the things that they do and how they act and blah, 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 at the same time, when I realize that my child just been caused me all the grief that they could possibly give me, I start looking at everything surrounding them, and my mind just might just change, you know. So I'm listening to her words slowly but surely, trying to hear this, but you know, we'll see. You know, like I'm not. I was very irritated with her, but I'm trying to just listen for that. If she's a mother like any mothers that I know, we know when we get wrong. And we'll react to that. We may not tell nobody, I was wrong for this. But we will say, uh-uh, uh-uh. I might have just been just a little bit too I might have been thinking just a little bit too fast, playing with this child of mine that's just a demon from hell. But
But
yeah,
do
that's
you
what
know
I
what I think about Carlissa though? You know,
um
I, I think all of this stuff. I think although we can't stand her,
mm-hmm.
Carlissa doing all of this stuff, and it's for the internet.
Right,
It's for the internet
right.
because look at how she just said she spoke to. She was on the phone with Nevaeh for 2 hours and trying to stop her from wanting to fight Jaden. And then when she was talking, she kept calling Blue phone. Why? Okay, when they was live,
Mm-hmm.
and she was asking Blue to promote her book, and this is where
Right,
it all started from. Why
right,
she kept calling the Vaya phone?
right,
Why she wasn't calling Blue phone?
right,
So if her and Nevaeh didn't build some relationship and don't talk and all of that, she wouldn't have
right,
had her phone number. You
right.
calling her to talk to your son. Why you not
Mm-hmm.
calling your son?
Yeah,
And
Why
yeah.
you
jump in
not
and jump
calling
down
your
right
son?
quick.
Because she had just gotten off the phone from she just called Nevaeh like they got a real relationship. Like I'm 56 years old, Carlissa 53. And she's a hood rat. And it take hood rats a little bit longer to understand, but at the same time, she gonna get some understanding. She you see how she fussing about Blueface and she done told all of the talking about he don't want his child because it don't walk and jump around and flip and flop and stuff. Talk about like
And,
she
and
just
what did that baby have to do with anything?
right.
What did
But
that
she
baby have to
but
do
she
with
wanted to,
Nevaeh?
right. She should have said none of that. But at the same time, she's explaining why Blue done said what he said, telling people really he the father. He just an a-hole like he an a-hole. And that's just the end of that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I like when somebody just go ahead on and just tell what's really going on besides sitting up there trying to just keep on lying on them, telling the world that, you know, he's just he's right and he's with that like that Sean Davy Wade always talking about who need to be taking somebody and do this and do that and do this with the dumbest thing I ever seen in my life is him. But yeah. But I just wanted to give guys a call and express my opinion.
Well,
And I'm
thank
going to
you.
the fight. And let me tell you,
Okay. Well,
real short on the
you
fight.
gotta come up
How
here. You gotta come up here after when the fight is over and I go live, like I guess the next day or so. And you gotta come up here and give your real life experience on how to fight. Your
I
experience of
definitely
being
am.
a
But let me
person.
tell you how the devil worked. Did my job call me and call and make this announcement all of a sudden? I've been planning on going to the fight since February. And say, and say, hold on. What was that? What was that? What's this? Oh no. Sorry. Uh,
Yeah,
It's messing up. Hold on. What is happening?
I can hear you. Hey, chat. If anybody comments didn't subscribe yet, can y'all please subscribe? If you didn't hit the like button, can y'all please hit the like button? Do me that solid, please. Thank y'all for coming in, listening. Just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Pisces, you there? I was hearing you when you thought we wasn't.
No, my music keeps acting a
Oh,
fool. I don't know what is going on. I'm getting
no.
so mad. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know. And my job had tried to stop me from coming to the fight. They come talk about, oh, we we need it.
You went out. Pisces. I'm a judge. Oh shit. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna drop the link again so you could come back up. If anybody else wanna come up, y'all could come up. Hi Pisces, hit the link and come back and finish. Say what you were saying. I dropped the link again for you. If anybody wanna come up, y'all come up. Y'all could give y'all a little 1-2 real quick. Oh, wait. Love is, I don't know which one. Talk. So I know which one to drop. Love is. Love is beauty. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Love is beauty. Can you hear me? All right, y'all hear me, chat, right? Say yes if y'all hear me. Let me make sure. Chocolate? Chocolate, you can hear me?
Hands.
Okay, you can hear me? Chocolate? Oh. Chocolate, come back. I heard you. Love is bites. You still there? Chocolate?
Yes, I'm here. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I heard you the first time. I don't know what happened. You dropped down.
It was trying to make me subscribe to StreamYard and purchase this. I don't know what was going on with my phone
Oh
just now.
no.
Yeah, so my thing with Carlissa and Blue is that they've always had this dysfunction, but I believe Blue doesn't want any female he deals with to have a relationship with Carlissa, even though Carlissa makes it hard for anybody to have a relationship with her. But he don't want that. And he kind of causes the dysfunction with the females and his mother as well. It's like he lives for it. The just the argument back and forth. Or it could be a skit because they like to play games on the internet, you know? So
Mm,
it could be, a number of things, but this is what they live for. This is their life, you know?
mm,
Carlita is just bitter. She's gonna always be bitter.
mm-hmm.
And Nevaeh, She just trying to be somebody that she'll never be. She's trying to be on repeat.
Yep,
She be
and I
showing,
agree.
yeah, it's not gonna work. It's never gonna work. Jaden, she just gonna be a doormat for the rest of her life, and that's just what it is. She's gonna be the longest dummy, the
Yep,
first dummy, and the longest dummy.
yep.
But
You know, I
yeah,
always say that.
but yeah, that's all I wanted to say, and I can't wait to April 25th. I'll definitely be in the building to see our girl whoop ass. Ooh, yep.
Yeah, see, all of y'all that's gonna be present in the building, y'all gonna have to come up here and give me y'all real life experience on how it was going down. Cause everybody gonna have their own little point of view. You know, we gonna hear about some people acting up in the audience in the crowd. You know, I want to hear a little bit of everything because I'm not gonna make it. I'm one of them that's gonna be watching it on Trilla. Y'all, if y'all don't know where to get it from, it's the app Trilla and it's $29.99 on there. So I'm one of them that's gonna be watching it on the app because I'm not gonna make it. I wish I could, but you know, I'm not gonna make it. Miss Fit is definitely gonna be out there.
Yeah,
So but I definitely want y'all to come up to the platform and give me y'all one tools on y'all real life experience from there, you know?
most definitely. I just hope everybody behave. My best
Yeah.
friend was like, "Don't go out there and get in no trouble." I was like, "No, I ain't going to get in no trouble."
No,
But yeah,
you're gonna have the haters in the crowd that's talking mess about Chrisean. You just gonna have to ignore it.
well,
You
I
know?
just hope they're not sitting next to me.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's all I know. Don't sit next to me because I'm
Mm,
not that, meek and mild person. So
right.
that ain't in my DNA. But I'm gonna try to behave. The simple
Yeah.
fact that I ain't gonna be home. I don't live out there. I'm a New Yorker, baby. I
Exactly.
can't
That's
afford to be
why I
getting
say
caught up.
just ignore it so you ain't getting locked up for nobody. You know, none of that BS. You know, because they do that with football games. They do that with basketball games when they go to
Yeah,
the city, you know, to their town and they lose, the fans be fighting each other. Like it be crazy. Like no, but child.
most definitely. But that's my little spiel, and I'll
Thank
see
you.
you guys later.
Thank you for coming up, honey.
No problem. Chat with y'all later.
All right, thank you. All right, y'all. So I was here for 2 hours. I'm gonna wrap it up. I thank everybody that came on the panel and gave their point of views on what they had to say. I thank everybody that was in the comments, giving their point of views in the comments. You know what I keep saying, y'all. I want y'all to stop being scared. Come on up to the panel and you know let your voice be heard too, because you have opinions in the comments too. So but I thank y'all for participating in the comments. I thank y'all for, talking to each other in the comments. I am seeing y'all comments while y'all talk. Um I thank y'all for rocking out with me. Y'all know I say y'all are the ones that will help me grow my platform. It won't be no me without y'all. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all that rocks out with me. So it's all love. So yeah, if you didn't hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you didn't subscribe, please subscribe. And for the replay gang on your way in, please can y'all hit that like button? Replay gang. If you didn't subscribe, can you subscribe? Help me keep my name in the algorithm. That's how I would, keep going. And yeah, I hope all you guys have a blessed and great night. If you at work, if you work overnight, I remember those overnight days. I hated it. But if you work overnight, I hope you have a pleasant night at work. If you off for the night, I hope you have a pleasant evening tonight. And for those who got to get up tomorrow morning and go to work, like me, God bless us all. Okay? So anyway, on that note, I'm out of here. Peace, y'all.